What is up guys, Brad back on the channel with a brand new video. So this weekend we have no league games, we have another instalment of the FA Cup. Now, we've got Barnsley. I'm not going to be talking about us in this video pretty much at all. You have to wait until tomorrow where I'll do a preview specifically for that fixture. But I've wrote down here in front of me my score prediction for each individual game. And we're going to kick things off in just a sec. I'm going to keep continuing to thank you for 4K in the near future because it's a massive achievement. And obviously we're just going into February. I asked, could we get it for February? You guys, you helped me get that. So obviously that was massive for me. So I thank you a lot for that. And we've got a big run in of games. So when I'm on camera, it's likely I'll be using that time to thank everyone. Because, like I say, I never ever anticipated getting to that number. So we're going to crack on with Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. Like I said, first things first, Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. I have gone for a 3-1 for that game with Fred, McTominay, Elanga and Crooks getting the goals respectively. Next up we've got Kidderminster Harriers versus West Ham. I've gone with a 2-0 West Ham win with Antonio and Fornals chipping in with the goals. We've got Chelsea versus Plymouth Argyle. I've gone with a pretty comfortable, dominant Chelsea 4-0 win there with Callum Hudson-Odoi, Werner, Sal and Ziyech scoring the goals. Next up we've got Manchester City versus Fulham. I've gone with a Cole Palmer brace, Zinchenko, Gundogan and a Foden brace. Next up, we've got Peterborough versus QPR. I've gone with a 1-1 with QPR winning that one on penalties. Next up, we've got Wolves versus Norwich City. I've gone with Podence. I've gone with the 2-1 Wolves win and Podence and Neto to score for Wolves with Pucky getting the goal for Norwich. Everton Brentford. I think Everton's luck's got to turn around pretty soon. So I've gone with a 1-0 Everton win. If this was live and I had a guess for me, I'd probably go into much more detail. But like I say, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Just some predictions out there. For Stoke, Wigan, I've gone with a 0-0. I don't know why. There always seems to be a 0-0 every once in a while. I feel like this is going to be that game. With Wigan winning that game in extra time, a little bit of an upset there. Next up, we have got Southampton versus Coventry. To be honest, I've just straight up backed Southampton here, 2-0. I think they'll quite easily make their way into the next round with Ward-Prowse and Adams to score. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace versus Hartlepool United. I don't know why, but I've just gone for an Edouard hat-trick. I just feel like he'll kind of thrive against a bit more of a less kind of organised defence than maybe the Premier League has to offer. So yeah, I've gone with an Edouard hat-trick there. Next up, we've got Cambridge versus Luton Town. I've gone with a 1-1 and a Luton Town win in extra time. I feel like that'll be a little bit of a closer one. Another one that'll be close is Spurs Brighton, in my opinion. So I've gone for a 2-2 with Bergwijn getting one for Spurs. I've not actually wrote down the scorers to this game. That was my bad. We'll say Bergwijn, Lucas Moura, and for Brighton, we'll say Pascal Gross and Webster. Next up, we've got Liverpool versus Cardiff City. I've gone with a 5-2 Liverpool win. Jota to get a brace, Thiago to get a brace, Hendo to get one. And then for Cardiff, I reckon Hugo and I think it's Uche Ikpeazu who scored against Barnsley. He'll get the other one for Cardiff. Then, second to last one, Nottingham Forest versus Leicester. I believe Forest are unbeaten so far. Oh wait, no, they lost to Cardiff. But apart from that, they only lost that one game. I reckon they're going to lose another one here. I reckon Vardy and Maddison will play for Leicester City, obviously, and get a 2-0 away win. Finally, I reckon in Bournemouth, Boreham Wood, I reckon 3-1 Bournemouth with Kiefer Moore getting a debut goal, Solanke scoring, Christie scoring, and for Boreham Wood, Rise, spelled R-I-E-S. what I'm going to do is just to round things off. I know this seems a bit rushed, but with the way that kind of the week has worked out, with obviously Town playing on a Wednesday night, it was going to be difficult to get a guest on and sort everything out, and I'm quite busy in the minute, so I just thought I'd make a video. It's much easier, especially when time was as limited. Player that I think is going to surprise a lot this kind of match weekend, if I had to pick one, is Cole Palmer. I think he's going to have a really good game against Fulham. And I reckon if any team was to do the upset, apart from Wigan, obviously, which I called, let's say, I did not change my prediction, but let's say another team could do the upset, I would possibly lean towards Cambridge against Luton. So, yeah, massive thank you as always for all the support on the recent videos. If you do enjoy this content, please leave a like, comment down below what predictions you do, what score you go with for each game. There will be a Barnsley preview of some kind out tomorrow night. And if there is any guests you want me to get on the channel to talk about their specific team, having a game with Huddersfield, or obviously just predictions in general, then leave a comment down below. I'm looking to find as many people that are willing to collaborate as pretty much possible. Some don't reply when I reach out to them, so obviously I can't really kind of do much about that. And then you've got the likes of Adam that featured 2 nights ago for the Derby preview, and the lads from Pure Swansea City Vlogs, or Pure SCFC Vlogs. And obviously they were great to get on. So to get more on like that would be great. So if you could leave a comment, that would be brilliant. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.
And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to